locker room at the break, Phil.
No question, Jim. It just gives you an emotional lift to find a way to tie a football game up right before halftime. That was a nice drive and a good job done by the offense.
Sanders is going to run this one out. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back from the Emerald City for the start of the second half in Seattle after the break. The second half is underway. Which offense will create separation first? That's the question. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Seahawks offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but look, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
Forte's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Forte's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down and 8. Ndamukong Suh has the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Mariota's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
The Seahawks turn the ball over on downs. That defense rises up here midway through the fourth quarter and makes a huge stop on fourth down.
Yeah, good play by the defense. But I got to say this. What was the coach thinking of going forward on fourth down in a situation like that? That was a bad coaching decision, and he's going to have to answer to that when this game is over if they lose.
Real good field position here to start this series. The Redskins take it from the 28. Handoff by Griffin.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. The Redskins break huddle and show a jumbo look. Gets the handle here. Joseph's there to make the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line. The Redskins need to get to the 18 to extend this drive. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
You're running back in this league, and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
In the red zone.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can pull it with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
And gains maybe 4.
The Redskins had a nice play designed that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. We're about to get the fourth quarter started. We've got a high-scoring tie game on our hands. What do you think here, Phil? Was this an overtime game in the making?
Well, I think it's been fun to watch. No doubt about it. It's been fun to call. And the way they're scoring here today, I don't see it going into overtime, because if you give either one of these offenses just a little bit of time, they're going to go down the field and find a way to get some points on the board.
He dives into the end zone for the score. And they've got an early fourth quarter lead after that touchdown.
Yeah, I know it's early in the fourth quarter, but that is a big deal. When you talk about the fourth quarter, That's when players start looking at the clock and how much time is left in the game. And, of course, that goes without saying. So the coaches.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Seahawks take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on 4th down from their own territory. An unusual decision, to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's when you're going to learn. You know, I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should punt.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
Pass is intercepted. Running room. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The Redskins will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Patterson will test the coverage. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Has the reception all alone. That's his first reception today.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Mariota's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. The Seahawks still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Mariota's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good. Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up for coming up and making the tackle.
Knocked down.
The Seahawks really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Launching it deep. The ball is taken out of his hands.
The Seahawks decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Redskins come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Got a big lane. He's in the clear. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
To have a great defense in this league, when you get blocked and somebody gets out in the open, you think there goes an easy touchdown. That's why you need speed. So when somebody makes a mistake, the speed covers
Short run, and it's a touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the extra point is good. The Redskins preparing for the onside kick. That's a timeout call. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Seahawks found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on fourth down instead of bringing out the field goal unit, and that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that fourth down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7 and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
First down and 10. The defense gets a sack.
Corners down the NFL, they're asked to do so many things. Stop the run, cover guys in zone, cover them in man-to-man coverage. And how about this blitz that time by the corner? Gets to the quarterback and takes it down for the sack.
Mariota's got it in the gun. He's got the catch. Taylor's going to make the tackle.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And they can't connect.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Press coverage all the way. Second down and 10.
And now here's Forte on the toss. The Redskins signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
It'll be third down.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. They're all shifting to the right.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The defense stops the clock.
This will be a field goal drive for Nugent. The Seahawks face fourth down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football.
The offense back on the field here for this 4th and 4.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Matt Forte has the catch.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Redskins offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had Joseph takes down the quarterback.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
RG3 from the gun.
And he's sacked again.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Griffin in the shotgun formation. Vincent Jackson on the deep throw, but it falls incomplete.